All right, we are going straight over to the Orange County Register building where business columnist Jonathan Lansner is standing by. Hi, Jonathan. Love the shirt. Glad you could join us.
My pleasure.
All of the above. All right, let's talk about the home buying rebounds. You say the streak is over. Back that up with some numbers for us.
Well, yes, last month home sales were 17% above a year ago July, and that's the first time in 33 months. That goes all the way back to September '05. Where were you then? Yeah. That we had year-over-year sales gains. So somehow we've made it to at least one benchmark of what might be the bottom of this somewhat painful cycle.
Okay. Talk about our most recent slump and what that has meant for homes bought, sold, in foreclosure.
Well, I mean, one of the interesting during these 33 months, if you compare them to the previous 33 months, it sold, 65,000 less homes in that period. That's a 42% drop. Probably explains to you why anyone you know in the real estate business is at least grumpy these days, if not in another business. 42% drop in any business is painful. What we have seen, and one thing that has probably spurred the increase in sales is home drop, 28%. I sort of came up with some more digestible things. That's like basically since the peak last June '07, the median home price in Orange County has fallen at an interesting rate of 30 cents, every minute. It's been painful if you're a homeowner. I should be fair that if you're a home shopper, clearly there's some bargains out there, and what we're seeing in the last few months, and clearly some of the indicators we see of future businesses, that some people are out there shopping.
Yeah.
Kind of curious, we're talking about shopping too, because I know a number of people are interested in short sales and foreclosures. How is that going now?
The foreclosure number was above 1,000 again last month. To another record. We've had 3 months in a row of 1,000+ foreclosures in Orange County. Say, how does 1,000 measure up? We only sold about 2,800 homes last month, so you can see that the foreclosures, which don't count as that 28, are certainly adding significant supply to the market. Clearly, a lot of the buyers recently are looking for bargains, whether they're foreclosures, that's when the bank owns it, or short sale, where the current owner, who's behind on their mortgage, is trying to sell it before the bank gets there, with some help from the bank, meaning hopefully that the bank will sort of not take full value for the dollar. Mm-hmm. It's an important part of the market. It's probably 40 or 50% of the homes out in the market right now are probably some level of distress. So it's part of the game, and as part of the cycle, at least right now, we're seeing that some people are seeing bargains, or what they perceive to be bargains, out there and jumping at today's prices. Yeah.
And you went to Wells Fargo and spoke with the folks at the National Association of Home Builders. What do they have to say about this?
Well, they do a quarterly affordability index, and the measure says 23% of the homes sold in the second quarter were, quote, affordable for the typical person. That means that, but we're starting to see a dramatic increase. I mean, 2 years ago, 2% of the homes sold were affordable. So we're starting to see the fact that if you think about it, homes in general are about 30% cheaper than they were at the peak. That 30% sale sign, which is more or less what we have in real estate, is getting people out. Just like any retailer, when the car dealers are having a tough time selling the cars, they're cutting the prices or having incentives. You see the same thing at your retailers. You're more or less seeing the same thing at your local real estate store.
Yeah. Jonathan, we have less than a minute on this. Kind of curious, how does Orange County, in talking about the expensive homes, how does it compare to the rest of the country?
If you use the Wells Fargo Home Builder Index, we have the 10th least affordable market. That's not good when you think about people thinking about where they want to move. They probably like places where affordability may be better, and there's certainly we have improvements to make there. The tough thing is the market improvement means perhaps stagnant or lower home prices until income catches up. I mean, it's a tough situation. We have high home prices because we have decent income, but it also cuts two ways. It may cut down the number of potential buyers if you're a seller in this market.
All right, John, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again next week.
All righty, thanks.
Thanks, John. Tomorrow